Closer to home in Somaliland, more than 1 million registered voters today went to the polls in Somaliland to elect their president, as the country, which declared its separation from Somalia 33 years ago, went into a historic vote that saw iris recognition technology used to identify voters. Our very own Emmanuel Toe is on the ground in Somaliland and brings us the following.
From as early as 6 a.m., long queues meandering through Somaliland's capital, Hargeisa, as more than 1.2 million voters from the country's total population of about 6 million turned up for the presidential election. President Muse Bihi, who is flying the ruling party Kulmiye's flag, leading the country to the ballot, first to cast his vote as he seeks to extend his 7-year tenure for another 5 years after elections were delayed for 2 years, calling on the country to remain peaceful regardless of the outcome of the vote.
Anyone who makes chaos today, we're recognizing him or her as one of the enemies of Somaliland, who are against the development of this country.
The opposition leader Abdul Rahman Mohammed of the Wadani party also exercising his democratic right and remaining hopeful of a win.
Call to the people of Somaliland to benefit from this opportunity and decide their future and children's future.
Faisal Ali Hussein of Uid party also cast his vote amid a huge turnout, and for the first time the country deployed an iris recognition system used to identify the voters and piloted in more than half of the polling stations.
This will be the first election that iris verification will be implemented here in Somaliland. We have decided to use a pilot, and we're piloting it at the regional capital cities.
This is not the first time I voted. The iris was good, satisfactory, quick. I'm very happy with it.
The voter wears this black device on their eyes, and the system automatically reads the information after recognizing the iris as captured during the voter registration process.
You might wait for 1 hour, but when you go inside, there's 2 systems. You have the card, and then you have the iris system. Where else in Africa you have an iris system?
I have seen the iris identification is working most of the time. It is very efficient, it's very quick. Within 3 seconds, it is able to identify the voter, and voting is going on closely.
The voters, a majority who support the call for recognition as an independent state, hopeful of a peaceful election and a step closer to the target. 3 top political parties have also been allowed to operate for the next 10 years. As the polls close, the tallying process has already kicked off, with the winner set to be declared within 7 days. For a country that has been seeking recognition 33 years on, the use of iris recognition to identify voters is a bold statement that it is ready for the table of the countries that fly their flag at the United Nations headquarters in New York, USA. Emmanuel Toe, Citizen TV, Hargeisa, Somaliland.